right? So href का मतलब क्या होता है? Hyper reference, right? So let's say there is, I mean, the most simple website which all of us use is, let's say google.com, right? So what I'm going to do is in this code, right? In href, I'm going to say google.com, okay? And इसके बीच में we'll say, take me to Google, right? Let's go back to our browser. And I'm here. Reload the page, right? So it says take me to Google. What should happen when I click this? It will take me to Google, right? So I click this and ta-da, you're on Google, right? And if you go back, you're back on your page. So pretty cool, right? We learned a lot of things today. We learned what HTML is, right? How HTML allows us to render a basic web page, right? And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, guys, for today. This is the first class. I do not want to burden you with a lot of details, but the point is, as we keep going forward, we are going to create many such things, right? You're going to see how things get very complicated, how web development is a huge field, which maybe you're only scratching the surface of, right? So yeah, we will stop here. What I want to do, guys, right now is just feel free, ask me some questions, and yeah, that's pretty much it from the coding side. We will keep talking about it, and there will be assignments starting today, tomorrow, not today. Yeah, every session is recorded, so you will receive the recordings, right? Okay, यार बहुत सारे questions आ रहे हैं, so many I can't answer. Okay, these are some things which I can answer. My journey, okay, I can talk about my journey for sure, right? Right, so my journey, okay. I entered college in 2013, okay? I went to this college called BITS Pilani. I did my engineering from there. And what engineering I did? I did chemical engineering. And I did that with another emphasis on, what do you say? I also did a master's in biology, okay? So by education, these are the things that I have learned, right? But just like you people, I was very interested into coding during my initial years at college, right? And I used to spend a lot of time learning, coding, a lot of things, right? So I started very early, and yeah, I used to code a lot. I used to go into do a lot of experience in terms of data structures, algorithms, HTML, CSS. That was pretty much all I did in my college life, right? But then, right, I interviewed with a lot of companies, right? And I made it into some of them. I did not make it into some of them, right? So the point is that working hard works, right? And coding is an acquired skill, like many other things, which means that if you want to learn to code, there is only one way to do it. You need to practice a lot, right? Okay, someone is asking me, do marks matter for joining any company? No, not really. I mean, I did not have a lot of very high score in college, but still, I was able to crack most of it. So the only thing, guys, which matters is skill. Okay. I mean, I know some of you think that this is very hard. This is, I'm not able to understand this, but the point is, you will eventually be able to make sense out of this, right? Hang on, let me just remove my earphone. Yeah. So right now, this might be sounding, looking confusing to you, right? And it is probably in the beginning, but believe me, things get easier, right? If you're skilled enough. I mean, guys, you have a lot of questions here. If I do this, if I do that, do I get a job? What is my package? See, these are things which are not, which you should not worry about, right? So what I'm saying is, no, the job is not stressful. If you like something, it's never stressful. If you love what you're doing, I don't think you can ever get stressed, right? So that's your answer to that. Okay, so difference between Python and web development. See, my advice here: if you do not know what something means, don't just bring it up just like that, right? Uh, so someone is asking me Python. What is Python? If you don't know what is Python, so don't worry about it, right? We'll take care of it when we have to, right? So see, knowing a lot of names is not going to do you any good, right? Uh, anyway, which editor I use? I use Visual Studio Code, which is in front of you, where this thing is being shared. Guys, am I audible for everyone? Okay, I am audible. Okay, some people are saying that I'm not audible, but okay, the chat is too quick here. I'm not able to catch up with you guys. Is maths needed for coding? See, a lot of things, right? Coding, programming, these are things which are built on top of mathematics, essentially. So having a good grasp of maths definitely helps. But if you do not have, if you do not know, if you're not too good at maths, it does not really matter. See, there is no mathematics which was used for creating this page, right? Right? Guys, I can barely catch up with the chat volume here. I'll just close it. Right. But few concluding remarks here, which might be important for some people, might not be important for some people. Let's just calm down on the chat here. Let's just stop it. Just everything will be answered as you keep going forward in the course. Just calm down and listen to me for a few minutes. Okay. What I want to tell you, guys, calm down. Stop the chat. Right. Just listen to me for some time. Okay. So no, what I want to tell you is very simply, in today's world, the world really works on coding, right? Everything that you have is about coding. Matlab, any product that you see, any apps that you use on a daily basis, we are sitting here, Zoom, what you're seeing on my screen, everything is coding, right? Right. So definitely being a good coder, understanding how technologies work is something which can actually change your life, right? So believe me, I have seen people who came from nothing, had no jobs, had no skill, and excelling them, right? These people. So a few of my colleagues at Amazon, one of my colleagues at Amazon, rather, he is an ex-security guard, right? So I met him. I met that person 4 years ago, and he used to work as a security guard, right? For a small tech startup. Okay. And I was interning at that startup at that time. An interesting story, you should hear about it. And what happened there is he one day asked me, hey, how much do you guys make, right? How much money do you interns get paid? So I said we get paid this much, right? Some amount. And he was surprised. He said, but you don't work so long. You work for 5 hours, 6 hours. I work for 12 hours and I just make 8,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees a month. So what do you know that I do not know, right? So I asked him a very simple question. I asked him, "Bhaiya, aap kahan tak padhe hain? Till where have you studied?" Right? So he said that I have done some Bachelor of Arts. He had done some BA from some university locally, right? So of course, but the guy could read English. He could probably speak a little bit of English, not that much, right? Okay, so what he did is he asked me, आप मुझे बताओ, you tell me what can I study? मतलब how can I be inside this office and not outside this office?